hello, Biz Besties. I'm doing something new this week. I'm starting a YouTube channel. If you don't know, now you know that YouTube is a great lead generation platform. It's searchable like Pinterest. I could go on and on, but I'm not trying to sell YouTube to you. I'm just letting you know I'm going to have a YouTube channel where you guys are going to be able to go and get like tutorials for things like Thrivecart and Canva. I am going to put these podcast episodes on YouTube. So what I'm recording right now, you can also watch on YouTube if podcasting, like listening to podcasts, is not your favorite. I am just have a lot of fun content planned, and I'm excited for the new platform. You guys know I've been around for forever, so I've always marketed in a Facebook group until this year. I really feel like the organic reach on Facebook groups died. And well, it didn't die. Facebook murdered it on purpose because they don't want us getting leads for free, which fair enough, that's their platform. So all that being said, I spent the whole year trying to figure out what my groove is with marketing and where I wanted to be. And I've always been kind of afraid to start a YouTube channel because it seems like such a big undertaking. But I have done some mindset work and really thought about it. And actually, YouTube videos are the most like the Facebook Lives that I am most comfortable with. So I'm just going to dive right in and we're going to see how it goes. I think it's going to be really, really, really fun, especially like if you have been around a long time, you know how it used to be on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest, where when you posted something, you got a lot of views, you got a lot of traffic. It's really not like that anymore. We have to fight for our traffic everywhere. YouTube is not like that. And TikTok is not like that. I'll be on TikTok too, but one thing at a time. So all that to say, you're going to see some changes on the podcast. You guys have requested more solo episodes where I'm teaching you things. And so I'm going to have those on for you. I'm still going to do long form interviews with really interesting entrepreneurs, get my best besties on the show. But I am moving more towards like a coaching format for you guys because that's what you've requested. And I'm a coach, so why not? All that being said, today what we're going to talk about are the trends for digital products for next year. Now, you may think that digital products are always the same year after year. That's actually not the case. Digital products have changed every single year since they've been introduced. The way that we market them has changed, the types that are popular has changed, and the possibilities with technology has changed. Once upon a time, you had to host your digital products on your site. So you had to be really tech savvy to sell digital products. Like I wouldn't even be able to get in the game because you guys know I'm horrible with tech. I've gotten to where I can learn what I need to learn and implement what I need to implement and learn the programs I need to. But once upon a time, I didn't know anything about using a computer, honestly, except for like the DOS programs I had used in the corporate world and then Facebook. That was it. So if I had to build a website out with like a membership site and where you were downloading printables from my website and where you had to go to my website to view courses or talk in a community, I wouldn't be able to participate. So that's one way that digital products have changed over the years. Now there is every single app on earth. In fact, you can have your own app without even having to code it. Like the possibilities are endless. And what I'm talking about today is not those things, though. What I'm talking about today are the types of digital products that I think are going to be popular in 2023 and why I'm projecting. So, first things first, I feel like we're moving into an age where people want their training on demand. So, once upon a time, all courses were dripped. Once upon a time, courses were all video and no other format. I believe that going into the next year, we're going to see a huge increase in audio courses. I mean, you might think, well, okay, won't that devalue and make my digital products worth less if it's audio instead of video? But that's not the case. What people want from you is the transformation. They really don't care as much about the format. The format is not as important to them as whatever the transformation that you're selling. So when we're putting our content on audio for them, one, we're making it easier for us to make content faster and more impactfully. And we're making it easier for our students to consume it. So instead of having to sit in front of a computer for hours to watch your videos, they are able to listen while they clean the house, listen while they go running, listen while they take their kids to sports and activities. They're getting so much more learning in than if they had to be stationary. People are busy, people are on the go, and they're getting accustomed to buying digital products and things that make their life easier and courses, but they also want them when they want them and how they want them. So that's number one. I think that we're going to see a huge influx of audio. Even if you're not moving to audio only courses, I highly recommend you make audio only an option. I use Hello Audio for my courses. It is really, really easy to make a private feed, and then your students can click one button on their phone. It pops into their favorite podcasting app, and you're there with your course, and it's so convenient for them. So I highly recommend Hello Audio for private courses and private podcast feeds. The second trend I think we're going to see take off even more in 2023 is membership. The economy is not what it has been over the last few years. While online business and digital products have grown like wildfire and people have become more and more and more accustomed to buying things online, they are seeing a decrease in expendable income for some people. So having a lower price monthly option to pay for things, I think is going to be really, really essential and something you should add to your digital product ecosystem in the coming year. If you don't know what a digital product ecosystem is, this is what I teach in my signature program, the Accelerator. It's a collection of digital products like courses, memberships, and printables that are specifically designed for your buyer's whole journey. And one thing that I always recommend to my clients to add to their ecosystem is a membership or subscription or payment plan set up to where you have residual income for yourself. Residual income is huge for course creators. When you hear people complain about the feast or famine lifestyle of a course creator, it's because they haven't built in residual income because they're still using tactics from the last decade to sell their courses. The third product I'm forecasting seeing a rise for in 2023 is in line with the reason for the last one. People are spending a little less. They want more value for the money. And so I think we're going to see a rise in mini courses and workshops, small one-off projects that people can buy when they have extra money versus the sale of huge flagship courses like we've seen in the past. The fourth product I think that we're going to see a rise in 2023 is actually making a comeback. The traditional ebook, which is not like a novel or nonfiction book, but is actually like a PDF course, I think we're going to see a return of those in the next year because people are looking for lower cost products. And those are really, really easy for us digital product creators to turn out in volume. We can make a set of them, kind of release them in order, and people will be able to buy them as they have the extra cash without committing to like a really, really big price point. The last projection I have for 2023 is not that we won't be able to sell higher ticket items to our audiences. I think that we will, but I think that we're going to have to pack them so full of value that the price is still a no-brainer for them. Because people still have expendable income. They just are learning to use it more wisely while the economy is doing what it's doing. So this means taking a step back and having a hard look at our signature products, our big courses, our big coaching packages, and seeing how we can make sure that the transformation makes total sense for our people. I don't think that we need to lower the prices on our signature products. I think that we're going to be able to sell them at the same rate, if not higher, because the value of the dollar has gone down, guys. And that means that we are making less when we're selling a $500 digital product or a $1,000 digital product than we were a year or two ago. And in the same vein, our buyers are seeing that dollar does not go as far. So, like for instance, when I take my kids to eat fast food, it's $40 or $50. It wasn't like that 10 years ago, but it is now. And so when I look at that and I look at the price of my signature course, I'm like, the price of my signature course is only 10 meals out with my family. That's really not anything at all. So I think that we're going to be able to continue to raise prices as we would, as long as we're making sure the value and transformation are really, really there in those signature products. I was talking to one of my clients from the Accelerator the other day, and we actually revamped her whole system to make sure that when people were coming in, they understood the total value of what they were getting because she actually had a digital product. It's a hybrid course and principles. She had a digital product that was really, really, really impressive, but she wasn't selling it as everything that it was. So we were able to go in, take actual inventory of what she was providing and the transformation people were getting. And then we were able to make more sales for her because people then understood what they were really, really getting out of it, whereas she was making sales before without explaining as well. So for our bigger products, we're going to have to get our messaging right. We're going to make sure that people really, really understand the value and that there are different learning formats available. So if you have a traditional video course, adding the text, adding the audio from it is going to really add to the value of what you're selling in 2023. One tool that I've recently signed up for, and just to be transparent with you guys, I signed up for this tool last year and I wasn't ready for it. I canceled right away because I was so overwhelmed with everything that it did. I wasn't ready to learn it. But this year I'm doing more podcasting, I'm doing more video. I am more tech savvy because I'm putting myself out there and made myself learn things. And now I'm using Descript to edit my videos and edit my podcast. And it's very, very powerful because what Descript does is it takes the audio or the video that you've recorded and it turns it into a transcript. So one, you're getting the transcript right away. And two, when you edit the transcript, that's how you edit the video and that's how you edit the audio. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. That's what I have for you guys this week. I hope that you found this helpful. If you have questions about what kind of products they're going to sell over the next year or what you should be selling, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I would love to chat about it with you. And if you found this interesting, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to make sure that you don't ever miss an episode, don't ever miss a video.